see a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Clemson Tigers. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Tigers will kick this deep to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Dropping back, it's Alexander. Running back grabs it on the screen. When the tackle is made, the screen pass there produces a solid gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Francis. Breaks loose at the 40. Look out, he's loose. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, Rebels. That's how you finish a play.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play looking to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quick throw to the left side. He's wide open. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Running up the gun. Right after him, offense.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down.
So your defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback. If he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller. The backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. As he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. The punt goes out of bounds. That's a great job. They'll spot it down around the 5-yard line.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. They pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking to pass. It's Alexander. Quick completion to the tight end. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense been back. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass. It's Alexander. The pass ball is incomplete. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Third down, out of the shotgun. Tries to get it to the running back. Checks this down to the running back. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To throw, it's Alexander. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. When they try the middle, but still no gain.
That pack just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's downs. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Pass caught. Second down. One back in the backfield, but he'll get the carry. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. When they don't block the defensive end, he shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to throw. It's Alexander. Tries with the throw. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He eludes the tackle. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Rebels with first and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So second and 10 after the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a third and long from the 20 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. First play of the drive, going to the right. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. That's an important first down on that running play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And now the running back's got it again. He's making some room at the 45. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. They moved the 6, but moved to the line here on first down now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And completion makes it second and short. That's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. It's a quick catch. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Tight end goes in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. Good enough for first down yardage. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Let's show them a minute on this. Let's go. Jump on stop. Come on. Huge offense. Don't let us down.
1st and 10 play coming up.
Keep him guessing offense. Check. Blue 27.
tight end formation. Here's an inside handoff. Now stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Scanning the field. It's Alexander. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Breaking free at the 35. And the senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry up. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, they're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, they're still down by 10. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Rebels will kick this away to start the second half. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Clemson offense is back out there. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. The game
scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
That is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. Now, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That one's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
Back to pass. It's Alexander. Finds his man. It's Downs. Will not be brought down. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Rebels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's a quick break. The defense will wrap them up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to try out the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Send the back in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. Going to try to use his legs here. He's got the first down and more. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. What about doing with his legs?
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They'll try the option play here. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Oh, he scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking deep down the left side. Can't connect in the